You guys are back in the old school. Hey guys, I'm the Retro Reject, and we are finally back and continuing with the Wallace and Gromit Let's Play. So, where we left off, we just, you guys are back in the old school. Hey guys, I'm the Retro Reject, and we are finally back with the Wallace and Gromit Let's Play of The Last Resort. And for those of you who don't remember, because, I mean, it has been a long time since we played this, in the last review, we were able to get all the supplies to turn Wallace and Gromit's basement into a seaside water park, but now Wallace has to deal with trying to make sure that all of his customers are happy, because there are some contentions within this water park. So now we have to go around and see if everybody is
Hello, Wallace.
Happy. Wait, what the heck is this?
How funny. That sounded just like my little darling's chew toy.
Wow, that... Okay, that's probably... I don't know if that was appropriate. I mean, these... Like, what the heck is this for Punch and Judy? Oh, boy. I had no idea what that was. Just weird.
Gromit's favorite.
Is that all you gotta say about
Gromit's
it?
favorite.
Is that all you gotta say about it, Wallace?
Gromit's favorite.
Okay, so let's actually get on with the task at hand. So let's ask Miss Flit first.
I trust everything at West Wallaby Street Waterworld is to your satisfaction, Miss Flit. We strive to satisfy.
It's sweet of you to ask, Mr. Wallace. I'm having a wonderful time. All this drama swirling around me. But I remain an oasis of calm in the hurly-burly of holiday madness.
Oh, glad to hear it. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Alright, so we got one down. Well, technically two. But as for this, like, Let's Play series, like, obviously I'm gonna try to continue it the best I can. But, like, specifically with this part of the Let's Play, since I haven't played this game in a long time, I actually don't quite remember how to complete everything within this part. Even though I have completed the game, this specific chapter before, I just can't remember how everything goes down. So, it will definitely be a surprise for both you guys and me. But anyway, now let's talk to Major Crumb.
Enjoying your holiday, I hope, Major?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Dashed comfortable billet you have here.
Oh, thank you. We strive to achieve complete customer satisfaction. That wasn't so hard.
Put that thing down and pay attention.
Oh,
I am about to reenact one of the greatest desert battles of history, the Siege of Aqaba. Not many know the tale. It was late 1914, or was it 1916? It was an even year, of that I'm sure. On the one side was a single British soldier, T.E. Lawrence, better known to you civvies as Sir Lawrence of Olivier. On the other,
Isn't it just Lawrence of Arabia?
Thousands strong. You know the story.
Like, I know this is like, I know it's based on a true story.
A desert fortress from a massive attack.
Like, isn't technically Lawrence of Arabia?
Ammunition. He was all alone, just like this. Lawrence watched the enemy from a secret vantage
I'm pretty sure
point
Sir Lawrence was not wearing a British Guard uniform out in the battlefield.
As the enemy massed, vultures began to circle overhead, crying out in their desperate thirst for blood. Anyway, now at this point your average Joe would have thrown in the towel and anything else he had to hand. But what do you think our Lawrence did? He took tea. Anyway, Lawrence was about to dunk his digestive when suddenly... Oh, blast and bother. This isn't right. Not quite historically accurate, I'm afraid. I'll have to start again. Just a moment.
Okay, so I guess that's one of our objectives. We have to make sure everything within Major Crumb's story lines up with the little model. Alright, so I guess the only one else down here is Mr. Paneer. So let's ask him if he's good.
Your searchlight is just what West Wallaby Street Waterworld needed, Mr. Paneer. Everything satisfactory, I hope?
No, not satisfactory at all.
Oh.
A certain Scottish gentleman has been deconstructing my constructions. Perhaps the management could have a word with him.
I'm afraid Mr. McBiscuit is rather difficult to pin down.
You've got to do something. If I can't finish my sandcastle, I'll have to insist on a refund.
Your
Not a
castle's
refund!
Very handsome, Mr. Paneer. Such charming little bucket shapes. I do admire creative artists like yourself.
Oh, thank you, Miss Flit. At least someone appreciates art and craft. Look, it's almost done. What do you reckon?
Very nice.
Oh, we can ask what each one of these are. They're just four cylindrical shapes. What's the deal?
That's the Tower of Groceries, where the heroic young shopkeeper sells top-quality produce. Impressive architecture, don't you think?
Yes.
That's the royal court, where the king holds sumptuous banquets for all his royal chums. That's the enchanted tower, where the beautiful princess sleeps, dreaming of a successful marriage to a financially secure prince.
I guess that is more appropriate to be married to somebody who is financially secure, but also at the same time you should be in a happy relationship with that person.
That's the horrible dungeon, where the mean, bullying knight is kept locked in chains.
I notice a pattern with everything in this. But anyway, I guess that's
I should look
all.
in on our other guests.
But I'm nearly done. Just one last touch. There. The perfect finishing touch. The mark of finest quality produce. Miss Flit's going to be impressed.
Oh, aye, she'll be ever so impressed,
Oh, no.
I'm sure.
Oh, no.
Whoops, my foot slipped, silly me.
My castle. Stomped on by a tartan heel. See what I have to put up with? A holiday.
But he wasn't wearing a tartan.
If I can't finish my sandcastle, now I have to start all over.
So our objective, another one of our objectives is to make sure that Mr. Paneer can finish his sandcastle without Mr. McBiscuit interfering. So that's everybody down here, so let's go upstairs. Okay, Oh, right,
Hard at
Grumit's
work,
making
eh,
dinner.
Gromit? That's what I like to see. We'll soon have a house full of happy holiday makers, never fear. Oh, cracking idea, lad. Everyone loves a copper. You'd best attend to your pots and pans, eh?
Gromit is just not having it. Okay, so now we have the tea, so that's one of the things that Major Crumb needs in his story. So, I guess the dining room, maybe? Okay, I guess that indicates she is not happy. Mrs. Gabberly, that's her name.
Anything I can do for you, Mrs. Gabberly? Oh, dear.
Oh, what a mess I am! But it's me own fault for letting that mangy McBiscuit get under me skin. Why should I care what he says? As me mum taught me, sticks and stones'll break your bones, but silly names can never hurt you.
Hey, here comes trouble! You big fat pudding!
Big fat pudding? Oh, it's true enough, I know it. I'm out of shape for a beach holiday. Perhaps I should just get me refund and go home.
Oh no.
Or we could just
That's
kick the
kind
guy
of you,
out,
but it's
because he is
no
clearly
good.
causing
I can't be
problems.
talked out of a mood like this, can I?
Oh well.
And I'm pretty sure if everybody paid the same price to get
It's
into
not
this
just
place,
me, is it? What do
I'm
you
pretty sure just
think
one
of
person
Duncan
leaving isn't that
McBiscuit?
much of a problem. Because it'll solve everything. Oh, great, I wasn't paying attention, so what? Great. What do I do?
Sharp as a knife.
Well, I don't think it's all that sharp.
Oh.
Oh, what do I know? I'm going soft in the head, aren't I?
Oh, oh, wait. Is it... Are we supposed to be picking out things on this table that, like, agree with, like, either disagree with what she's saying or agree with what she's saying to make her feel better? Okay, I'm gonna try the knife again, because...
Sharp as a knife.
Well, now, that's kind of you to say so, Wallace.
Okay, so that is what we're doing.
Oh, you're a real good listener, you are, Wallace.
So he's accidentaling him...
I should count me blessings. At least me new outfits. That's something, isn't it?
So we're just accidentaling ourselves to cheering her up, basically.
It's a sign.
You think so? A sign of things to come? New things that fit? Glad you're here, Wallace.
I mean, it does fit with Wallace's character
Go
to
home
just
to Mr. Gabberley, but there's
unintentionally
no point.
do
Won't
something
get
right.
No sympathy from him indoors, will I?
A bit of romance.
Oh, cheeky. But yes, Gabberley does have his romantic side. Occasionally. You know what? Winnie Gabberley
We did it!
enough of feeling sorry
Okay, I
for
can't
herself.
believe it. We actually
So
did that.
What if I'm a bit like a pudding? I've tangled with giant bees, I have.
Oh,
I can
if
take
you
care
guys
of a
don't
pudding
know,
with
in the
biscuit
previous
any
adventure,
day. Thank you, Wallace.
sadly I
You've a
can't
right
play that one
way
because
with words, you
when
have.
I get to a certain point, it just, like, it crashes, so I can't play the previous adventure, which is called Fright of the Bumblebee.
Hey there, you big fuck!
Shut your trap, you tartan tearaway, or I'll box your ears.
He's not wearing a tartan. That's not really an insult.
I do like a good book.
No need for a refund then.
I mean, I know he's Scottish, but, like, you would have to say that it would be an appropriate insult if he was actually wearing a
Another
tartan.
happy camper.
Okay, so now we got Winnie Gabberley. Happy. But now I'm actually surprised, like, with us cheering them up, how is it that Mr. McBiscuit is not being unhappy from the things that we're doing? Kind of a plot hole.
Yes, do love the water slide. Well, one of them does anyway.
Okay, so now, what other rooms are there? I mean, there's upstairs, and then there's the one who's... Wait, I wonder what happens if we leave.
I'd better stay here and see to our guests.
No, but I want to leave!
A bevy of brollies. To think of all the trouble I went through to get just one.
I mean, we did technically, in the previous adventure, we did technically just steal that umbrella because of a glitch. And so, I don't know what you're talking about, Wallace. So yeah, I guess the living room. Oh. Evil!
Wallace, I'd like a word with you if you please.
Enjoying your stay at West Wallaby Street Waterworld, Constable?
He's clearly
I'm
not.
this close to having your establishment shut down.
Shut down?
You heard me. These dogs are a public nuisance and an health hazard and all.
Oh dear.
Went bonkers, they did. And all because I tried to clear away that horrible little toy of theirs. I don't approve of litter, you know.
I believe Miss
I
Flint...
warned Felicity Flit and all. And now she must face the full force of the law. I'm issuing a formal caution for the disruption of lawful quietude. It's the third I've had to write today.
The third?
Aye, the first two got eaten. Give this one to Miss Flit and tell her to remove her animals or I'll be forced to shut the place down.
Oh, great. So, well, I mean, I say you're probably... Because don't you have to go through your... I know he's a constable, but don't you have to go through other people in order to issue those kind of things? I mean, disturbing... Well, I mean, I guess you could write a ticket for disturbing the peace, but, like... I think you are technically forcing your hand, Constable. I think you're going a little bit mad with power. As almost with, like, just... Yeah, I think he's going a little mad with power. Or you could just leave the room. I mean, jeez, like, what is your deal, dude?
She's scot-free now. A man of action, our Major. Except when he's resting, of course. Big fella.
That's all you gotta say.
A loose cannonball. He does tell ripping yarns. Oh, yes, that Cozzie's very fetching. The camera loves her, and she loves it back. She does have a flair for drama. Big fella.
Have you seen yourself, Wallace? You're a bit thick yourself. I mean, just look at that. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I mean, just look at yourself, Wallace. You are kind of thick yourself. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, I think so far nobody's done like this one twice. So let's...
Cheese. Ah, Blackpool, the Riviera of the North.
Does he say anything else?
It looks just like the real thing.
That's because it's a picture. But anyway, yeah, so... Now we gotta figure out how to get Constable Thibbins happy, but I guess check upstairs one last time.
Gangway! Cannonball coming through!
Ah, Mr. McBiscuit, may I, have a word?
Whoa!
Later then. Crikey, the infrastructure's getting a lot of wear and tear.
Let's just cover it up. What's the worst that could happen? Oh,
Very fashionable.
guess that'll help out later.
Safety first. I'm not dressed for water sports.
So anyway, I guess since we're trying to figure stuff out, I wanted to talk with you guys about, like, you know, how I've been not as active as I was as of recently. Because,
In working order.
well, I'll explain in a video later on. There's a future video that I'm planning on making explaining, like, some of my absence. It's because, you know what, I think I'll save it for when the video comes out, because I just wanted to say that I was just basically going to say that there's just a new avenue I'm taking, basically, just another interest. I mean, obviously, I'm still going to be continuing making YouTube videos. It was just there's something else that I was gonna do to just enhance my creativity, as you might say. And first, I'm
I
also
offer you
in
a
the middle
spot
of
of
editing a
tea,
video
Major.
in relation to the 200 subscriber collaboration video. No, it's not going to be the actual video because I'm still working on it, but it's more so just a preview of what is going to come out of the video. So,
Hello there.
Constable Dibbins has requested...
Constable Dibbins is mistaken. Poochie Woo and Tinky Wee would never misbehave.
They did seem a touch rambunctious.
Oh, very well. Let's get this over with.
Behave, or I'll have you banged up in the kennels.
That's more like it.
What's this nonsense about my doggies?
Ah, there you are, Miss Flit. Your doggies are causing a breach of the peace. They're behaving like, well, like animals.
How could you say such a thing?
Only telling it like it is.
Disturbing the peace, are they?
Well, they were until you came in.
Constable, if I ever see my doggies behaving badly, I shall reprimand them myself, believe me. But just look at them. They're as sweet and innocent as pink icing sugar. Why don't you find some other tiny, defenseless creatures to harass and leave my babies alone?
and they're going to go right back to...
Babies?
Hooligans, more like.
Okay, so now we gotta try to figure out how we can disguise Miss Flit. I mean, the glasses that I picked up could work. And knowing any Telltale game...
won't mind if I borrow this.
But knowing any Telltale game, like, trying to pick up anything will be most useful. Is there anything else on this thing I can pick up? Well, it says I could take the flag.
This needs ironing, it does.
Do you iron a flag? Because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to leave those kind of things alone. Okay, so I didn't want to go upstairs. Trying to go back downstairs. You know, there's probably some some safety issues going on with that frickin' water slide. What is... I wonder what, like, every single one of these sounds like. Wait, songbirds? That's just seagulls. But I think that's what they're trying to do with the bird section of the Mr. Major Crumb story. Alright, so I have the balls of yarn, so that... I think that those... Oh, the big red boulders. That might be the...
Any interest in this?
Perfect! Just like the great boulders of the Aqaba Desert.
Okay, so I think that might complete the story, so let's talk to him
You're in
again.
luck, my boy. I was just about to reenact the siege of Aqaba. You know the story. Sir Lawrence took cover under massive red boulders. Just like this.
Well, technically, only
Circled the
one of them is
sky,
red.
crying out for blood. Just like this, our Lawrence,
And I'm pretty sure
who
vultures
let
don't sound like that.
took tea. Just like this.
Wait, did that teacup just, like, change positions before he...
When suddenly 10,000 howling Ottoman soldiers charged the fortress.
I think I think his time in the war is kind of messing up a little bit of his comprehension of things.
Down the dunes, rolling them straight into the enemy horde. With the invaders in disarray, Lawrence, armed only with his bayonet and still desperate for cover, counterattacked. He took them on one by one until he achieved total and complete victory!
I wonder.
I'll just tidy this up.
Because could that be... I think that could be the issue of the fixing Mr. Panier's problem.
Making progress.
I'm almost done. Have a look. As you can see, I've rearranged everything. It's even better than before.
I see.
It's all the same. Okay, so which one did he squish the first time? Was it...
That's the enchanted tower, where the beautiful princess sleeps, dreaming of a successful marriage to a financially secure prince.
Why is it always that a princess has to be sleeping in some kind of tower? And if this is a kingdom, why is she, like... What, is she held hostage in this particular kingdom?
That's the royal court, where the king holds sumptuous banquets for all his royal chums.
I'm definitely having a lot of questions about this particular kingdom.
That's the horrible dungeon, where the mean, bullying knight is kept locked in chains.
It's in the same spot as it was the
That's
first
tower of
time.
Groceries, where the heroic young shopkeeper sells top-quality produce. Impressive architecture, don't you think?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so I'm pretty... I think he squished the tower of produce thing, so... Maybe if we put the soldier on the castle?
This little fella might enhance your sandcastle.
A knight to defend the castle, eh? Why not? It couldn't hurt.
Well, he's not a knight, he's a guard, but close enough.
Just one last touch. There. The mark of finest quality produce. I can't wait to show Miss Flit.
And I'm sure she can't wait to see.
Oh. Oh, that...
It was a blasted sound trap!
I mean, like I said, technically I want... Like, well...
Should be able to work in peace
If you're
now,
planning on
I bet.
squishing squishing a sandcastle, you're bringing your full brute force of your foot down onto that tower. Like, I'm pretty sure it would still be squished in some sort of way, or the soldier would just kind of sink down into the sand as you're bringing the foot down.
Such lovely creations, Mr. Pannier.
It's a knack, Miss Flit. If I hadn't made it into grocer school, I might have been an engineer. But of course, groceries are my first love.
Anything else I can assist with?
No, thank you, Mr. Wallace. You may consider me a happy camper and most satisfied customer.
We do aim to please.
So yeah, I guess... Because I feel like after I complete this chapter, I think that will be just the end for this part. So, I guess I just wanted to say that, technically what I have planned next for my YouTube channel, obviously I gotta finish editing the 200 subscriber preview, and then next is gonna be a video explaining the particular activity I've been doing to enhance my creativity. Right, it'll just be explaining partially why I'm not as active on YouTube as I was before. But of course, like I said, I'm still going to continue making videos. And then after that, it's going to be a new little series I'm planning on making. And if you guys have been following my channel, you might have a good idea of what this new future series is going to be. But anyway, so now I think the only one left is to please is Constable Dibbins, so
Anything I can do for you, Miss Flit?
Oh, stop it, Wallace. You'll make Duncan jealous.
and you know, I'm pretty sure you have the hots for us, so I'm pretty sure we wouldn't mind, but of course Wallace, he doesn't want... Well, no, actually Wallace wants romance, it's just he doesn't want romance with his next-door neighbor. It's kind of weird. Because, like, in every short, well, not every short, because Grand Day Out was never, like, anything that big. It was just them going on vacation. But in every short, he always had to have some kind of romance, because in A Close Shave, it was the shopkeeper, the wool shopkeeper, and then for Curse of the Were-Rabbit, it was, what's her name? I made a review of this movie, and I'm forgetting her name. Lady Tottington, that's her name. And, well, actually, wrong trousers, there was nobody of love interest. So, like, at least most of the time, not every time, but at least most of the time, he's trying to look for some kind of romance. But...
Oh, you like this, Wallace? I've been longing for a new look, and I quite fancy this one. Very incognito, don't you think? My own babies wouldn't recognise me in this get-up.
Oh!
I'm afraid fashion isn't really my forte, Miss Flit.
Nonsense. What man is immune to the allure of a well-dressed woman?
Okay, I'm not going to even comment about that statement because I'm not sure of how I would take that. But anyway, obviously the glasses are meant
Would
to
you
be
like
something.
these sunglasses?
Oh, wonderful, Mr. Wallace. Very stylish. I'll use these for my new look. It's going to be such fun. I have the glasses. I just need the scarf.
Okay, I think I can see where this is going, but I have a feeling that this is very wrong to do this. I mean, using the Greece flag as a scarf? Is it the Greece flag? I'm pretty sure it is.
Any interest in this?
Oh, thank you, Mr. Wallace. What a lovely scarf.
Actually, it's,
Such vibrant colour and such a pretty pattern. It's perfect for my new look. My new look is complete. Just a moment. You're in for a surprise.
I mean,
Ta-da!
why look down? You should look away, not down.
Mysterious.
quite mysterious, yes.
Oh, where's Felicity? Where did Miss Flit go?
You know, it's not really that incognito. It's... You can still see your face.
Do have fun, Wallace, don't we?
But I mean, hey, I'm pretty sure it's good enough to fool the dogs. So, let's try that again.
Constable Dibbins was wondering...
Again? Oh, let's get this over with.
Threatening behaviour towards an officer of the law, that's a serious offence, that is. Don't think I won't lock you up, because I will. This is your final warning.
Yes, it worked.
Oh, dear, whoa! Take it away! How could you behave like this? Mummy is very disappointed. Very disappointed.
Smug look.
And What did you do to upset my precious cupcakes like that?
Cupcakes?
My darlings, did the bad man upset you? Don't be scared. Mummy's here now. How about a little dressing up game to make it all better? Do you want to play dress up? Oh, yes you do. Yes you do.
I do not trust those dogs. They are bound to do something in this game.
Lucky I didn't throw those mutts in the kennels. I were this close, You can only push PC Ernest Dibbins so far.
I hope your holiday is proceeding in a satisfactory manner, Constable.
Satisfactory? Yes. Yes, indeed. Everything appears to be quite satisfactory, peaceful, and in order. Thank you,
You
Wallace.
could have just left the room.
We're getting there.
No, I'm pretty sure we're dead. I'm done. We're done, Wallace.
Ha ha! At last! A house full of satisfied customers, just as I predicted. I'd best tell Gromit to lay the table.
Oh, now we're at chapter 3. Counts of... Okay, now you're just saying that the dogs are the ones responsible
I must compliment our host.
for whatever's gonna happen.
Cracking holiday.
Oh, thank goodness for that. It was a near thing, though, wasn't it? Ooh, smell those fish and chips.
We can look forward to superior chow here in the officers' mayor's what?
The tableware doesn't seem to be in breach of any health and safety regulations. Enforcement.
Does he always have to be on...
You smell.
Does he always have to be working?
Did you buy a new perfume for our date?
Oh, really, Duncan? That's just the flower in my hair. And I'm not sure I'd call it a date.
Before we tuck in, on behalf of the management, that is, Gromit and me, I'd like to welcome you all to our new venture. West Wallaby Street Water World, the only holiday destination...
Okay, there's that tablecloth. There is definitely glitching out.
I have a few words to say myself. Raise your glasses. Raise them, I said. To a great day.
And nobody raises
and a
them.
Great lass. The sweetest sights I ever smelled. That's right. I'm talking about... Hey! Who turned out the... Ah, what's all this?
Who's there?
Leave off.
Blinking Nora,
Did
this
you
is a
see
rock
that?
you.
It's
That
them, I
gentleman
tell you,
was
what's
right
my
there.
dear?
Did you
Spies
see?
from
Then he
West-
opened his
Saw
it with me.
Everyone quiet! Calm down a sec. I must insist on calm. This is not what it's done. Quiet!
Whatever's happening to me?
Looks like Gromit's on the case.
Help me!
How did they bury him? And how did they lug that dude all the way down here, bury him in the sand, and put a bucket on his head?
Is someone here? Help me! I can't move! Huh? Who's there? Help me! I'm stuck! Oh.
No, you're on your own, buddy.
No, wait! Don't leave me! No, wait! Don't leave me!
I want to leave!
Wait! Don't leave me! No, wait! Don't leave me!
Come on, let me leave. I just want to leave him down here. He's been a jerk.
Don't leave me! No, wait! Don't leave me!
And wait, he obviously is not, like, well, he's not completely knocked out, but, like, he's at least suffered, like, some kind of concussion. So, like, how is he aware that we're here? How is the sound thingy out of order already? Okay, well, we can't do anything else. But I guess we're gonna have to dig him out, because we have to.
Thank you, whoever you are. I was this close to taking my last breath. You found me just in time.
But your head was above the sand.
Mr.
You weren't
McBiscuit has
suffocating.
sustained a nasty knock to the noggin and don't remember naught about it. Happily, he will recover. However, aggravated thumping is a serious offence, and I've no choice but to treat every one of you as suspects.
Outrageous.
But I never touched it.
Suspects?
Until our thumper is caught, nobody.
I don't know, the
leaves
way
this
Mr.
house
Gabberly
smoking
was
guns
smiling
in,
at the fact
and
that she
no
called
pickles
called herself a
out.
suspect.
I know the
She's
person who
she's
done
pretty
it.
sus.
I know who did it. Spies.
Oh great, we're in the Among Us portion of the game.
Thank you, Major. That's enough of your doolally chatter for now. Only cold, hard facts can solve this mystery.
Solve this mystery?
That's right. By the book.
We're basically, like I said, we're in the Among Us portion of the game.
Proof of purchase and all that.
But
It's
instead
a
of
real
astronauts killing each other, it's just trying to find out who
My latest prototype.
freaking hit each other,
Constable,
who freaking
the
knocked out
Dr.
Duncan.
Mystery solver.
Dr. Matic? Is that what's been taking money out of my savings account?
Oh no, Mrs. Gabberly. The deductomatic harnesses unusual
Deductomatic?
power to solve mysteries.
If you're pointing the finger, Wallace, any accusation must be backed up by hard fact and proven according to the law.
Well, that is, it should be working.
Of course, he forgets to plug it in.
Aha, I've got it.
All right, then. Tell us, Wallace, who thumped Duncan McBiscuit?
Who done it? Who done it? Oh, that can't be right.
We're waiting.
Just a moment. Any idea who done it, lad? Wouldn't mind pointing him out, would you?
I don't know, like, even though we clearly just saw the dogs do it, everybody here is kind of sus. So, it was the police officer, dun dun dun.
It was Constable Dibbin.
That's an outrageous slur.
But you were sitting just by Duncan, weren't you?
Aye. And the police truncheon were invented for thumping, weren't it?
Now you're in a pickle, Constable.
I'm completely innocent. I didn't do it. It's a logical impossibility, and you can't argue with logical impossibilities.
I can argue the iron legs off a donkey, Mr. Gabberly says. Logic has naught to do with it.
Wallace, I'm sure you didn't mean to accuse me, did you?
The deductomatic.
I don't know, you're kind of sus.
Warm-up time.
Would you like to reconsider your accusation?
Oh, yes.
I mean, you can't, seriously, Constable, you can't freaking think of one good excuse or one alibi to explain that you didn't do it? I don't know. Who here would... I don't know, who else here would do it? Aha, Mr. Paneer!
It was Mr. Paneer.
Just a minute. You must be off your trolley, Wallace.
Do you wish to confess, Mr. Paneer?
Of course I do. I mean, I don't. I didn't thump no one, I mean.
But you did have a motive. You resented Mr. McBiscuit for vandalising your sandcastle.
That's enough. It's obvious Mr. Paneer ain't guilty. He were holding me hand the whole time. That's right. Soon as the lights went out, he clutched me hand with a grip like a buzzard. I tried to shake him off, but he wouldn't let go till the dark lifted. He were right here beside me the whole time.
Is that true, Mr. Paneer? Then it seems you have a cast-iron alibi, which clears you of the accusation.
The deductomatic may need a bit more warm-up time.
Would you like to reconsider your accusation?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so Mr. Piernier does have a solid alibi, so he's clear. But what about Wallace? My own owner.
It was, me?
Ah, so you confess?
Oh! I pray you didn't attack Duncan because of me.
Come off it. Wallace wouldn't hurt a fly.
Dumping someone would be right out of character.
Don't throw your life away, dear Wallace. It's not worth it. A lifetime in prison.
I mean, would that really qualify as being life in prison?
Would you like to reconsider your accusation?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so I think that's at least everybody who I would believe would be sus. Well, maybe Major Crumb might have some gripes.
It was Major Crumb.
Nonsense! It was spies from abroad.
The Major had no cause to thump Duncan.
Unless the Major was confused. Perhaps he mistook Mr. McBiscuit for one of those spies of his.
Mistake a 20-stone Scot for a native of the South Seas? Have you lost your mind, Constable?
The deducto-matic may need a bit more warm-up time.
Would you like to reconsider your accusation?
Oh, yes.
Okay, I think we've gone through everybody who would definitely be sus. I mean, I wouldn't think... Well... I mean, obviously Mrs. Gabberley's clear because of her story with... But maybe... Just maybe...
It was Felicity Flit.
Wallace?
Is that true, Miss Flit?
Of course not. Why would I hurt poor Duncan?
Rumour has it Miss Flit and Mr. McBiscuit are old friends.
More than friends, I'd wager.
Duncan is just a friend. Just like Wallace is a friend. Ooh, at least I thought he was. Perhaps I was mistaken.
The deducto-matic may need a bit more warm-up time.
Would you like to reconsider your accusation?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so we literally went through everybody. It's only the dogs left. Because they clearly did do it.
It was Poogie Woo and Tinky Wee.
Two wee pups laying Duncan low. That's daft, that is.
But I am still curious of how they actually did it.
My dear doggies. How absurd.
Aye, quite absurd. Absurd, eh? Nothing is absurd before the law.
Here we go.
It is the absurd claims the law takes most seriously. For if the absurd cannot expect justice and a fair hearing, then who among us can?
He's got a point.
We
They literally said among us.
According to the law requires proof. Proof requires hold on. Proof requires three things.
Okay, well then how come when I accused everybody else, the only one who could give a solid alibi was Mr. Paneer and Mrs. Garreley? Everybody else is just like, oh no, I didn't do
A
it.
witness who can collaborate, corroborate, back up your accusation. Do you have a motive, a weapon, and a witness, Mr. Wallace?
I'll just recalibrate the inference-ometers. There we are.
What'll it be?
Where did he get the tape?
Motive, weapon, or witness?
Where to begin?
Well, I mean, obviously I don't have I have no clues to tell me, like, what it is. Well, and maybe the witness. Because Major Crumb did say the quote-unquote spies.
Now we'll know the truth.
The truth about what?
The witness. I've identified the witness.
Good show. Tell us who witnessed, Tinky Woo and Podgy Wee assaulting Mr. McBiscuit.
Are all the answers kippered herring?
Out with it, man.
Just a moment. Who would you pick for a witness,
Because
lad?
at least I'm pretty sure with the past times I played this game, that there were more, like, funny answers to be given with it. Like, because seriously, kippered herring is, like, the only one you could think of.
My witness is Major Crumb.
Quite right. I saw him. It was black as pitch. The door cracked open, and I saw him dragging away the body. Short, hairy fellows with sunken eyes and tattooed necks. Sailors from the South Seas. Spies! Spies from abroad!
Not this again.
I think we've heard enough.
Wait, Major. Did your spies look like them two?
Good heavens! Hang on. No, there is a resemblance, but something's not quite right.
That's that then. Your witness isn't credible.
Ooh.
Okay, so yeah, I think this is a good place to stop for this video. Oh, because now we gotta uncover the mystery and try to find a motive, weapon, and of course make Major Crumb as a witness more credible. So we'll save that for the next Let's Play video. I don't know when I'll be able to upload it, because since I do have a lot of major things I'm going through like trying to make the 200 subscriber preview, the future video explaining like my new venture into creativity, and as well as trying to plan out this new spin-off series I'm making.
I've got the suspects right where I want them. Written down on the official constabulary notepad. I'll crack the case with this, I will.
So yeah, I think that's where we'll end this video. So next time we do another Let's Play, we're gonna try to find out the motive, weapon, and make Major Crumb more credible witness. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, whatever the heck you want to do, and maybe hit that little bell icon to get notified when the old school is back in session. But until then, the old school... I'm sorry, I'm trying to spin Gromit to make it more... No, I want to get in a good spot to do the spin, so Gromit can do the ending with me. So with that being said, the old school is... Come on. The old school... The old school... Come on, Gromit. Do it with me. The old school is out.